It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball. Bring up a 2nd and 14. Here's Jackson. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the first down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20. Mahomes now to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Ferguson leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And they finally get him down at the other 46. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelce for a big one. 41 yards. Now here's Mahomes under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, that's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Speaking of Damian Williams, great Super Bowl. 17 carries over 100 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Charles, he also had one through the air. Did you think he would have that type of a game?
I wasn't sure that we would see that type of a game, but I knew he would be a part of their offense in terms of trying to break down what San Francisco does, that he would get the bulk of carries. But did I see 104 yards on the ground and a touchdown? Probably not. Did I see him catching one as well, 133 yards of total offense? Probably not. But give him his due, because now, in his postseason career, which is 6 games, 5 of them with Kansas City, 1 with Miami, he scored 11 touchdowns.
Wow.
So on the big stage, the big lights, he produces, and he actually won the battle between undrafted free agent running backs, because his total versus Raheem Mostert, who ran for, I believe, 58 yards and a touchdown for San Francisco, advantage Kansas City, advantage Damian Williams.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, This is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Jackson from the shotgun. It's caught by Mark Ingram. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run. From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And just one tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. This is complete to Watkins on the slant. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to script.
This is caught inside the 15. A big play that time for the Ravens. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. On second down, it's Ingram. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Ingram. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough. On second down now, it's Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. They got 29 yards that time. Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Matt Judon there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
And it's complete to Kelsey.
They be cheating for
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 33. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Williams. And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
I mean, you got the 1 yard you needed, but that's all you get. Yeah, I know. So what does that mean, though?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. 2nd down and goal. Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Ragland. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first. Mahomes now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 21. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
I'm not giving you no excuses. You want to ask me this question.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
It's easy. No, I mean, it's of course, if you find a cheese play, you're going to
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
Wow, look at
This
that.
is taken in. It's complete.
Game cheating,
The second quarter starts off with a
that
bang
wasn't
as
used,
they
bro.
snag
I
over
changed to
30
him. He kept running
So the big
forward,
play
bro.
gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
I swear I changed to him to stop right there, bro.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, man.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Williams. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Williams. And they'll get this down to the 10. 12 more yards there and another first down. Mahomes now on first down.
Come
A
on,
scary
boy.
incompletion,
Bro,
almost picked
on my
off.
team
It would have been their
to
first
the ball,
INT
bro.
of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
I ain't never seen
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
Come on,
To the
catch
end
the
zone,
ball.
but it's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's
Straight to
third
my
down.
dude.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10. And I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his track. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill.
Hey, rematch it, bro.
Second
Let me
touchdown
get my
of
right
the
playbook.
afternoon. As
Let me get my playbook.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, let me get my playbook. You horrible, dude. You relying on the Chiefs. That's what you doing, bro.
Hold on, can I get take a fucking picture? Stop.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You're fucking retarded.
Ladies and